What's going on YouTube? Today we are going to take apart this factory F20c one that I bought over a year ago. I got a pretty good deal on it. The guy said it was good, so I basically took a risk. The amount of money that I spent on it, basically risking that amount on that this block is good. I already checked the valves. Everything looked good in the head, so at minimum, if the block and crank is trash, I can at least sell it and get my money back. But the plan is to keep this stuff for a backup. I've had this motor for quite a while. As you guys know, I just torched my motor, and I got that back on. I found the head, found the block, thanks to everybody reaching out, and I even got a block donated, I got a head donated, so really appreciate that, guys. Helped me out tremendously. And we're going to tear this down, and we're going to have this as our backup stuff. So hopefully the block is good. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse, and we're going to crack this puppy open and show you guys everything that you got to do to tear down an F20c. Okay, we're trying to degrease her. We got some spray foam degreaser that works pretty good. Already pressure washed it once. Trying to get that harder stuff. It looks like the degreaser is working pretty good. So it's like a pretty decent block. Won't really know till we get inside, but the owner seemed pretty honest with me. He was willing to take it apart right there. All I did was pull the VTEC solenoid to make sure there wasn't any metal filings, and we were good there. And I just kind of looked over the whole block, and everything looks pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna get into tearing this down here shortly. All right, so we're starting off pretty well already. The cam looked really good. No issues there. It looks super clean. Rockers look clean. They had proper valve lash. So yeah, so far it looks pretty good. Man, I hope the whole motor is this clean. Look at the cam journals. You can still see the hone marks from when they honed it out from Honda. If the whole motor is this clean, I'm gonna be super excited, and I scored a jackpot on this sucker. All the cam looks good, the rockers. Hey, if anybody needs rockers, let me know. These are gonna be for sale. All right, so a very good sign when you take the VTEC solenoid off is you don't have any metal in that screen, and we don't. It's perfectly clear. So yeah, we just went ahead and just took our VTEC solenoid off, 3 bolts. We'll take our tensioner off next. You just gotta do this guy and this guy, take that off. We took the rockers off, which exposes the head bolts. Here's your head bolts. These are all just 12 millimeter around. That whole assembly just kind of pops off. And then next would be your head bolt. But we're gonna go ahead and take the tensioner off. You wanna get your idler and your chain disconnected before you start undoing your head. Make sure you undo your Allen bolt over here as well. So far, the worst thing is how much deposit is in this motor. Lots of gunk. You can tell from the chambers, really gunky. Definitely pump gas, dirty old pump gas. Head gasket looked perfect. Everything looks good. This head looks real fresh, got plenty of meat on it. Yeah, we're in business. All right, we went ahead and took the water pump off. It's pretty easy. It's just 14 14s, 12 12 12. Also, your tensioner is also just 3 14s, so that comes right off as well. Took the front off here. Idler pulley, 10 and a 12. And then we just took the hoses off. This guy ripped. No big deal. All right, next is going to be getting this guy off. I already PB'd it. It's pretty rusty. The whole block's pretty rusty. So I'm just going to go over and get some pretty big bars and some helper tubes, try to crack that loose. Then we'll go ahead and take the front cover off, just 2 14s and a bunch of 10s. Get the front cover off, and then I already took the oil pan off. Everything looks good underneath so far, so good. So it's looking to be a pretty big win so far. So fingers crossed that the rest of the block is good. I'm just super impressed with how squeaky clean everything is. I mean, it's super clean. I mean, look at inside of this timing cover. I mean, clean, just super duper clean. So whoever owned this motor was definitely changing the oil out regular basis and putting new filters on. So very clean inside. All right, look at those journals. This freaking crank looks perfect. Rods look pretty good too. No major wear. I mean, this wasn't even blown up or anything. Bearings look pretty good. The uppers, a little bit of wear, not much. So yeah, I mean, they're looking pretty good. Feels like the crank turns over super easy, so I don't think we have any spun bearings, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So this is gonna be a great backup core for anybody. All right, got our 12s out. About to break these loose real quick with my handy dandy. Look how strong this Milwaukee is. Whoa, breaks them right loose. That's crazy, I'm kidding. I broke them loose by hand. But yeah, let's go ahead and run these out. I like power tools, they work really well. Go ahead and take all of our bolts out here. All right, our mains are out. Go ahead and take our girdle off. Typically there's some places where you can pry. Mainly what I do is I hammer on this ear right here. That's kind of what it's designed to. And then there's an ear here and an ear here that you can get a brass punch and hammer. But you got to hammer on those to kind of break this loose and then it comes out. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Beautiful mains. Not a single main spun. Here's your bearings. They look good, all factory bearings. We are in business, guys. Super happy I bought this block. It was a little questionable when I saw it. It was very dirty, very rusty, lots of corrosion. But man, I'm glad I got it. Sometimes you just gotta take the risk. He told me he did not believe there's anything spun. And I just rolled the dice and paid off. So got a lot of good parts here. Beautiful crank, beautiful block, beautiful cylinder head, lots of internals, valve, train stuff. So if you guys need anything, let me know. I'll definitely be selling this 2.0 crank. These go for like $1,000 bucks. So I'll be selling the crank for sure. Might even sell the oil pan. Might sell the head, may not, I'm not sure yet. Definitely a valve train will be for sale. Pistons and rods. If anybody wants some factory pistons and rods, let me know. But yes, I'm very happy about this right here. So this will be a great factory backup block. Well guys, that's pretty much it. As you guys know, I'm pretty quick with tearing blocks down. I mean, I do it quite often. And I was gonna time lapse the whole thing, but it was like, well, time lapse is kind of boring too. You're not really gonna see a whole lot. But tried to bring you in each little iteration. It's not too hard to split these blocks down. Pretty much 10, 12, 14 millimeter. I think you need 17 millimeter once in a blue moon. And that's really it. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to them. So again, I'm gonna be selling probably this crank. I'll probably put it up here in a couple days. And I might sell the pistons and rods. Some guys actually like the pistons and rods, factory pistons and rods. I don't know why, but I'll sell them cheap if somebody wants them. So, but this crank is definitely beautiful 2-liter crank. And I think I actually might have another one, or I may have sold it. I'm not sure, but definitely gonna be selling these. I don't run the 2.0 cranks. I run the K24 cranks now. But if you're looking for a high rev in 2.0, this is the crank to have.